Yeah, so we're just chemicals. You know, there's a song by the band Thrice that called "Image of the Invisible," and in the song it says we're more than carbon and chemicals. We are the image of the invisible. That's not how it sounds, but yeah. But the thing is, they're incorrect. We aren't anything more than carbon and chemicals. We just happen to have higher brains than animals, which allows us to think of these things and actually. Do you think a rabbit contemplates what it's going to be like to be dead? Of course not. They don't have the burden of higher thought. You know, it's a burden and a gift. Tristan, there is no God in science. Question. It's a question. I'm pretty sure the person I just quoted was a scientist. I wonder who. So, you're dumb. He actually used it right. The only reason you don't want to believe in God is because you're gay, and then he fucked up. And God don't like gay people like you. Me. So, you've yet to prove to me that there is a God, or even give me a good reason for you believing in him. Tristan, as a man who has devoted his whole life to the most clear-headed science, to the study of matter, I can tell you as a result of my research about atoms this much. There is no matter as such. All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force which brings the particle of an atom to vibration and holds the most minute solar system in the atom together. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. This mind is the matrix of all matter. We are nothing more than chemicals. Yeah, see, that intelligent mind, and then the mind is the matrix of all matter. He didn't put quote, so, you know, it's hard to tell, but that was a quote. And then this is him. We are nothing more than chemicals. Where did all those chemicals come from? They've always been there. Why is that so difficult? Why does God have to be what's always been there? Why can't it just be fucking life? Okay? Oh, and I ask him, okay, Cruz, fucking burden's always weighing me down, lol. Obviously, he isn't taking this very seriously because he's what you might call a fucking retard. Jeff, I have the belief God is real. You can believe what you want, I'll believe what I want, but please tell me, where's the evidence he doesn't exist? Me. Just curious, who are you quoting? Also, the chemicals have always existed is the best theory supported by evidence. Cruz, Jeff, you live your whole life on theories that won't get you far. Actually, I think it'll get me farther than you living it on faith. And, me. I don't have to prove he doesn't exist. Just like you don't have to prove the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, Harry Potter, the Grinch, or any fairy tale character. And I'm not saying all those others are fairy tale characters. Cruz, then why do I have to prove he does? Why are you so fucking dumb? Me. Because you are making the claim that he exists. Therefore, the burden of proof is on you. If you want to waste your life believing in fairy tales, be my guest. Tristan, scientists who have won the Nobel Peace Prize, answering my who said that. People that have devoted their life to knowing the truth. Most theories are backed by science, but those that aren't have yet to be disproven, like reverse polarity and the formation of the Grand Canyon. I'm guessing he believes, as Venom Fang X does, that it happened because of the Great Flood. If you really wanted to make an educated decision on something so life-altering, you should learn facts from both sides first. Oh, I've learned facts from both sides. Cruz, and when did Harry Potter become a fairy tale? Me. Name. I want the name of the person you quoted, and trust me, I've heard both sides. And one, yours, holds no water. Cruz, and you are the one claiming he doesn't. Oh my God. Me. Yes, your point. How do you not get it? If you claim something exists, it is your job to prove it. Otherwise, we'd have to entertain every asinine idea little kids come up with because, well, you can't prove 100% they don't exist. So we should believe they do just in case. Again, Paul's Ego video. I should just fucking link Paul's Ego's channel. Of course, if you're watching this, you already know about that. Tristan. Max Planck, the Nobel Prize physicist who founded quantum theory. Max Planck was a brilliant physicist. On his, they asked him on his deathbed if he had converted, and he replied that, now he was a deeply religious man, but he stated that he does not believe in a personal God, nor does he believe in the Christian God. So, yeah. Obviously, he grew up in a different time. Just because someone believes in God doesn't mean they can't be a brilliant scientist, doesn't mean they can't win fucking awards and everything, doesn't mean they don't deserve to. Look at Isaac Newton. He believed in God very thoroughly. Does that mean we should throw out all of his theories? Of course not. Okay. Okay, Max Planck. Alright, now this is where it gets really funny. You should really listen to Dr. Kent Hovind. I knew he was going to bring up Kent Hovind. If you want proof, he developed the Hovind theory, which takes constants from both evolution and creationism and sort of fits them together to show both sides. Me. Kent Hovind? The Kent Hovind? The one currently in prison for tax evasion? I know all about Kent Hovind. He's one of the stupidest people ever to claim to be a scientist and got his diploma from an unaccredited diploma. an unaccredited diploma mill. Yeah. Kent Hovind, you know, the guy who believed that long ago there was a canopy of ice surrounding the Earth, and who freely admits, I don't know how it was held up there, but, you know, it was up there. Cruz, Jeff, honestly, what are you proving here? I've heard your speech many times before. Gay is the way, blah, blah, blah. I won't change my outlook on this subject. Yeah, I have friends that are gay. Just because they are gay doesn't mean I'll support it. I'll still treat them with respect, but I won't support their decisions. It's wrong, disgusting, and wrong in every possible way. Tristan, yeah, I don't know what tax evasion has to do with anything, like that's a real crime anyway. Yeah, it is a real crime, punishable by up to 10 years in prison. I think maybe more, I don't know, he got 10. So what you got believing that he didn't exist? Your parents, a few friends, a website on the internet? Because there's a whole book full of proof called a Bible. A Bible, not the Bible, keep that in mind, kiddies. This isn't about whether being gay is right or wrong anymore. It's about the fact that the only reason you believe it is the Bible, the only reason you believe it is the Bible and your own revulsion. I think it's disgusting to spit in someone's mouth during sex. Does that mean we should make laws against it? Cruz, Jeff, by saying there's no proof he exists, so you don't believe in him, shouldn't you have proof he doesn't exist before you believe he doesn't? You kind of stupid in your beliefs. Oh, God, he just doesn't get it. The Bible does not prove the Bible. That is circular reasoning, and many things brought me to the conclusion that God doesn't exist. A combination of logic and reason, mainly. Do you believe in Santa Claus? Cruz. But LMFAO, who the fuck spits in someone's mouth during sex? Me. That isn't the fucking point. The point is that what people do in their bedroom should not bother you. Tristan, yeah, your logical level has to be way beyond that of someone who created quantum physics. Jesus Christ is way different story than Santa Claus. There is evidence, but your own stupidity has blinded you from seeing the bigger picture. You only see what your mind allows you to see, and you just don't get it. Jeff. Okay, what is the evidence? You say there is, but you don't get it. And yes, Max Planck was religious, but he didn't believe in a personal God or a Christian God for that matter. Cruz, Jeff, I honestly don't mean to sound like a dick here, but tell me why let me tell you why I don't think you believe in God. Why I think you don't believe in God. You never had things go your way. You were always thought of as weird. Never had all the friends. Never was treated right. Weren't gifted with looks that could get you the ladies, so late at night you would sit in your bed, crying to yourself, blaming God for all your defects. That's a sad excuse not to believe in him. Tristan, you want to know the evidence, Jeff? Look in the mirror. God created you whether you like it or not. There are over 6 billion pieces of evidence walking this world as we speak. Me. No, I've had a pretty good life, actually. In fact, I have no animosity towards anyone for my station in life. Been pretty good, and also, you don't sound like a dick. You sound like a presumptuous twat. Also, Tristan, the mirror is not evidence. Try again. Cruz, I'm still stuck on a spitting in someone's mouth comment. Where the hell did that come? Me. It comes with the fact that some people enjoy it, and what they do in their own bedroom with another consenting adult shouldn't matter to or bother you. Cruz, Jeff, you have grown to like your life, which is good, honestly, it is. You shouldn't hate your life, BC, that is just dumb. But it's still the point you have grown to like it. I know you didn't like it, but you grew on it, congrats. Me, no, I liked it from the beginning. I'm a middle-class white guy with a steady job in his own home. What do I have to be bitter about? Cruz, yeah, spitting in the mouth thing. Cruz, lol, you're not middle class, you live in Skidway, I assume. Shit, I'll admit I'm not middle class and I work 2 jobs. Me, no, I don't live in Skidway, by the way. Alger, whatever. You know where I live now. Big deal. And location doesn't have to do with class. Income does. Tristan, Jeff, I know more evidence than I could even type. No, he doesn't. It's not my job to turn you into a believer. Yes, it is. And for the record, I don't care what people do in their bedroom. I hate the fact that gays want to be so normal and fit into society. And then every time you turn around, they want special treatment and attention. No, they don't. They just want to be able to be married. It shouldn't hurt somebody to be called gay if they are gay. It doesn't. You can call me straight all day long and I won't argue a bit about it. No. Go up to a gay person and call them gay. They're not going to. So you're saying you make enough to be considered middle class, which is $40K a year? I doubt it. Middle class, of course, there are 3 levels of middle class. There's lower middle, upper middle, and middle. And Cruz, Tristan, you couldn't have said it any better. Jeff, me, they don't want special treatment. They want the same treatment we get. And it doesn't hurt them to be called gay. It hurts them to be called shit like faggot, abomination, and other bullshit you and your ilk spout out like it's no big deal. Also, with the whole lower class, middle class, upper class thing, I consider myself middle class because I'm not going to call myself lower class because I've seen how people who are in the lower class live. And I don't live like that. Like, I don't live in a trailer, you know. I don't struggle to eat. I don't struggle to make money. I'm lower middle class. And maybe the income line, I wouldn't call it, they wouldn't call it that, but I'm not lower class because I would hate to say that I'm lower class and then see some guy, you know, with fucking 8 kids living in a trailer, barely able to goddamn survive. is also lower class, and me to call myself lower class, I consider that just an insult to all the people who truly are stuck in like the projects and the slums and everything like that. So that's what I me. Tristan, it is no big deal. If you and your ilk want to come up with a name, I like how he keeps using the bigger words or the smarter words that I use to like make himself seem smarter. Want to come up with a name for straights, then go ahead. And then call me it every time you see me. It makes them mad that they can't see straight people as miserable as them. Cruz. Jeff, what are words? Oh, that's right, they're words. So they shouldn't affect gays then. Me, that's with 2 income earners, and yes, I do make good money. If I came up with a name it wouldn't have been used for many, many years as a tool of hatred. So go on, Cruz. Go to Flint. Welcome to a black guy. Flint, Michigan. I live in Michigan. Flint is a place that is known for having a large demographic of African Americans. Black guy, and it's about the N-word. Then calmly explain to him it's just a word. Tristan, don't even get me started on that fucking issue. Cruz. Nah, I wouldn't do that because I'm not racist against black people. Fucking morons. Me, but it's just a word, right? Cruz. Jeff, what is the reason for man's existence? What do you think it is? Because I believe the reason for man's existence is to procreate. And 2 guys can't do that, and neither can 2 girls. So basically what Cruz is saying is that all he thinks everybody should do is just fuck babies. Fuck, here's babies. Just fuck, make babies, until even more people are poor and down in the slums and the fucking projects because some fucking moron thinks all we should do is procreate. Some fucking moron thinks the woman should be in the kitchen pregnant and making him fucking breakfast with no shoes on while he goes and makes the money. That's what fucking Cruz thinks. Tell me I'm wrong by what that fucking ignorant piece of shit said. And I'm gonna have a little sum up for my feelings. Yeah, I'm a little fucking steamed right now. Me. Oh wait, no, Tristan. Black people can't help that white people were fucked up and enslaved them hundreds of years ago, but they didn't choose to be black. Gays chose to be gay. Yeah. And I would do that if I was black, because apparently that makes it okay. Me. The reason is there is no reason. Man's existence doesn't have or need a reason. Tristan, no, Jeff, your existence has no reason. I'm not gonna fucking bother with the grammar. Me. And no, they didn't choose, you ignorant fuck. Being gay happens in the natural world. Cruz. Yeah, it's just a word, lol. Well, wait, are you saying that there are chemicals in words too? Shit, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about there. Tristan. Yeah, by a fucking deformity in their DNA, maybe. Me. No, by being completely normal. Cruz. Jeff, I haven't insulted you once, except for all those times earlier, but you are a dumbass if you truly believe gays are born gay. Remember how Tristan said I was born a flamer? Haha. Stupidest fucking thing ever made up. Tristan, gay people are not completely normal, Jeff, so that makes no sense. They are, and there have been studies, and yes, you were born gay, because if you weren't, and it were a choice, no one would pick it, because it's a painful path to follow. So what good reason is there to go down it? Essentially, it's same with the Bible, with the whole free choice thing. Let's say you could choose to be gay or straight, and you know, with the Bible, God gave us free will. We could eat the apple if we wanted to, but here was the choice he gave us. Let's say I said, hey, you can have this glass of scotch or this glass of water, but if you take the scotch, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth. Alright, no, you're free. You can pick whichever you want, but if you pick the scotch, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking mouth. Is that a choice? No, that is not a choice. If there is any stipulation on either side that makes one a better choice than the other, it's not free choice. Here's a more, you know, here, I'll use a video game thing. Let's say you get to choose between a sword and a hammer, but the sword is twice as powerful, twice as fast, and twice as cool looking. But you can choose between the sword, but you can pick the hammer if you want to, but you wouldn't. Idiot. Tristan, that's what I'm thinking. Why the fuck would you want to be gay? Exactly. Me, that's the point. The only reason to be gay is because you were born that way. Cruz, and Jeff, honestly, the word... The N-word should not offend black people. I'm Mexican. Call me a, you know, yeah, the word for Mexicans. I don't care because it doesn't insult. Why? Because I was born Mexican and I can't help it. I'm proud to be a Mexican and racial slurs are just words. Tristan, no, the only reason to be gay is because 1, you can't get laid. 2, everyone hates you and you demand acceptance from somebody. 3, because it's apparently the cool thing to do lately. Somewhere in their childhood, kids are turned gay. But by sick fucking parents, probably. Me. I don't believe you, Cruz. And it isn't so much about saying it, it's about how you say it. Tristan, what, like, if I said fuck gay people, is that bad? Me. You don't turn gay, you ignorant fucking prick. And if you want to fuck gay people, be my guest.